Hello, Jed Dodd here, Peace Havens. I'd like to introduce you to my free identification service for Russian lead FLAX bale seals. Something you may never ever come across, but if you do, you're going to be confused because they're written in Russian, and I should be able to translate them for you. They go like this, so if you've got real good writing on yours, like this, you might be able to do it yourself. This line here, it says LD, FLAX Inspector. It could say PD, there's a difference there, look. Hemp Inspector or Post Inspector. You see, these are 200 more years old and not quite sure, even now, just what they do mean, some of them. You got two lines here, which is the inspector's name. Now the first line here is FKOS in English, and the second line is TIN. That just means, that little B looking thing means this is the end of the name, but it says F Costin, and the 32 is the post station number. H is 32 in Cyrillic alphabet, and that's N32 in Latin. You got to be careful because they mix our letters and Russian letters together, and it's it's fun. I love these things. Now the back of the coin, the reverse of the seal, NP, it means post number. Sometimes it's WKWU. SPB, which means St. Petersburg in Latin, or it's SPB in Cyrillic, which again is St. Petersburg. But normally you're looking at NP. Across here is initials of I think the people who actually own the flax or grow it. I'm not sure. Not many people are sure of this. 12H is the flax quality, and 12 is the best. So that's best quality flax. 1799 down here, the date is the date of the grading inspection, when it was graded. So that seal says FLAX Inspector F Costin at post 32, NP St. Petersburg District, flax quality 12H 1799. Easy peasy, isn't it? Eh? The trouble is, they don't come like that. They come all mangled and... but not to worry. If you send this into the museums, see, here's a little piece of a seal that Johnny Stonecrow got this week up at Westhouse Mill. It's only got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 4 letters and 2 numbers. See here, look, those in black are the letters that's on this seal. But I've got all of this in. Now, if you've gone to a museum or something, all they would do is send this back with all these blank and just what they can read. But the whole idea for me is, let's see if I can't tell you who it is. They're just giant puzzles. Love it. Now, I can do this because if we go over here, I've had 3 more of this particular seal in a lot better condition from the mill. 1814, W28, W33 and W44. This is number 1814, W52. And if you go onto the Westhouse Mill site, all of these are listed. About 120 of them, I think, we've got off there. But there you go. This turns out to be P. Lebedev. Actually, the V is pronounced F. Lebedev. As good as my Russian gets. So there you go, look. Send me a little bit and I'll see what I can do. So send me a large photo or send me the seal. Both sides photo. I need the back and the front. Your name, where you found it, and we'll add you to the list. Now here's the list, and this is relatively new, so not many people have used it yet. The first one I got onto here was sent in by Craig Watson, and he found this on Seaton Carrow Beach in Hartlepool. The bold type is letters that can be read easily, and the other ones in purple are the ones I've added because I know they're there. See, so it turns out that it's a laddie called S. Rochin at H49 post, which is brilliant and also very useful because I've got other seals that I found at Bentham Mill exactly the same. So they're 1829 number CO9 at Bentham Mill. My databases now are getting really phenomenal. Send me a little bit and I can get into it straight away. Now he sent me another one and I said, no, don't send me that one. This is a bag seal, this next one, and I'm not into bag seals. Ordinary bag seals, you should go and see Stu at bagseals.org. He's a good lad, he really knows his bag seals. But when it comes to Russian seals, I've become a little bit of an expert in 6 months. 6 months ago I didn't even know what one was, but so far I've found just approaching 500. So I'm beginning to know what I'm doing. Not sure. I think it's Webb and Sons because they operated out of where is it? Saltney in Cheshire. But this one's got Sheffield on. I mean, they really are annoying. And the Webb part is, I'm not right sure if it's Webb or not, I can't tell. But I think it's Webb and Sons. If it isn't, well, it isn't. That means I'm not too sure about it when it's in purple. Okay, then the old CB, Coinage Britannia, sent me 5. Easy peasy. All the letters are on it, look. Mesnikov, post 40. 1836. Now, all of these 5 he found together, and they've all got different bits of the 1836, so I know it's 1836. There's another one here. Look, Mesnikov, same thing. Top bit's missing, but top bit's on there, and this is how I figure out. I just compare all the different seals. And he found that at Watford. I've also got the same thing from Bentham Mill, and I've also got the same seal from Westhouse Mill. A different way of analysing things, this, so that I'm going to try and tell you who it is, not just the odd bits we can see. Then we got I. Anfilov. Now, I says to CB, "Oi, Anilov, never heard of him." But the F was hiding, I couldn't see it. It was out of sight, and I thought, that can't be right, got to be an F. And 1836, look. And that says number 2. P2. Number post 2. Which gets rid of... Some people thought NP stood for Port Narva, but it doesn't. It's the same as that. Number P2. And funny thing is, I. Anfilov seals at Bentham Mill, they're 137 post. I've got quite a few of them. But here, it's 101 post. It changes. They operated out of different posts. They moved around a lot. They had brothers, fathers, even wives with the seals, all working out of different posts. Here we go, look. That was the F that we're missing, and the B's missing off the end of this. And this is the one I translated first when I said it's Anilov, but it isn't. It's Anfilov. There we go, 2 of them. See how you can put them together. And then we've got a Zetsov. I like him, I've got lots of him. I've just got another one yesterday at Westhouse Mill that I've got to put on. Post 47. This bit's missing, but you see, from, they're the same. You know that this is there, but even though it's not there. 47 post. This little number here says, hey, look at ID SO5. It's the same, and that's ID SO5, where it says look at ID SO6. Oh, and I found a similar seal at Bentham Mill. So there you go. Please send me your seals. They're all adding up to a very, very useful database. Now I've got 350 lead seals. Like I said, 6 months ago didn't have any. Then I found the Peace Havens hoard of 350 of them at Bentham Mill. And you can get and look at those by clicking on that. 120 from West House Mill, you can click at that. While I was at West House, the laddie employed orphans to do the work and he paid them with lead tokens. So I've got 70, 80 odd lead tokens found there as well. And they are all up. If you bear with me, I'm going to zoom up the top of here. And these are the different... This is the identification. These are the seals on this site here for Bentham. On this site here, see the slight change in name for West House, and there's the trade tokens. Now if we go to Bale Seals, there we go. We're on Bentham site. Easy as that. And here it tells you all about how they were found there, and then a whole list of all... I'll flash through them, drive you crazy. Look, these are all the different people I've found there. 1826 was the major bit. How the seals got into the field, how flax is cultivated, what they were used for, how they made into linen, how they were made into sails, the boats that were used to get them across from the Baltic, cloth clamps which is associated, spindle whorls that are found on sites as well, and the Victorian ones. What we got here, Riga, and we got St. Petersburg, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. And then if you go to the next one, we've got the same thing for West House Mill, everything that was done there, and we've got the trade tokens, and you can just zoom through pages and pages and pages of trade tokens I found, all about the orphans there, how they were brought in. Everything's there you need. The URL is underneath this video. Just click on it and then you can click on the links and you can find all of this has developed from finding one Russian bag seal 6 months ago up at Bentham. Oh, thanks Johnny for helping me out with this, mate. And links there, you just click on them. Hope I haven't bored you to death, but if you want some real history, all came from one lead seal that I found, because I'd never found them before. Found one, within 6 months I got nigh on 500 tokens and the whole world opened up. It's out there, go get it. Bye.